Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I am so excited. We are here this afternoon. I'm excited to have our very special guest, Brad Wilder, waiting in the background. I'm so excited. If you would take a moment to share the broadcast with your network and your audience, and I definitely appreciate you joining. But I know that it is going to be awesome today because I am telling you that is what we do, and I'm grateful, grateful, grateful that we get to bring powerful and amazing speakers, authors, and entrepreneurs, and actually they get to become all three when they get published because having a book is having a business, and oftentimes the best way to get the message out about your book is to share your story on platforms as far and wide as you can. I am excited that today's special guest is Brad Wilder. We are going to talk to him about his latest publication. I am so excited because we got to work on all of his babies that came before this. The Boy Who Dared to Dream was the initial project. The Princess Warrior was the secondary, and now I am just so excited. I'm going to let him debut this particular product. This particular project bringing to the stage is Brad Wilder. Brad, thank you so much for joining. You got to turn on your camera, Brad. We got to get Brad up and ready on the screen. I'm so excited to have him with us. And I am excited about all that we're going to do. His new project is a motivational journal, and he is an amazing and motivational young man. We will have him with us in just a few minutes. We're getting some things finished up and ready in the background, and I'm excited for that. But how often, even if you're a positive person, have you found yourself in a position where everything just looks grim and bleak, and by yourself you can't see any hope in it? Anybody ever felt like that? What you're going through at the moment, what you're dealing with in the moment, just feels so overwhelming. It feels heavy, it feels ugly, it feels like, you know what, I don't want this circumstance around me anymore. But oftentimes, that circumstance, those particular conditions are exactly the types of conditions that are necessary to help you to become who it is that you are intended to be, to give you the skills, the experience, the resilience, the tenacity, the ability to overcome either something that you're dealing with now or something that is to come. Understand that there are no mistakes and that truly all things are working together for your good. No matter how they may feel, no matter how the situation may feel overwhelming, it is a part of the skills, gifts, and talents that are being cultivated in you to create a particular gift that you are intended to bring forth to the world. And you know what? Sometimes we need some help seeing that perspective. And the motivational journal that Brother Brad is going to be sharing with you, Lemons to Lemonade. I'm just looking forward to being able to share that with you. That project is the lemon worth the squeeze, is the lemon worth the squeeze. You've all heard the saying, when you get lemons, you got to make lemonade. But what if you don't know how to do that? What if you don't know what it's really telling you, teaching you, sharing you, or showing you? And you can't do it on your own. Maybe you need help. Maybe you need support. I'm waiting for Brad's camera to come back into play so that I can bring him up so that he can begin to tell you a little bit more about this amazing project, because I know that you are going to be blessed by this young man. He is so inspirational at such a young age. He is so inspirational and so committed to helping others to become positively motivated in their lives, to be better citizens, to be compelled to their own individual greatness. And I'm telling you, it's not gone unseen. He is doing great things in the community. He is doing great things in our school system. He is continuing to help individuals to overcome their circumstances. Hey, Nancy, thank you so much for jumping on. He is building a platform to help reach back and assist others with their own success. I am excited and I'm looking forward to seeing him in the green room. Brad, I don't see you. Where are you? Did something happen to your camera? We had him ready and queued up in the green room, and we're ready to bring him up. And I am just telling you that I am excited. I am telling you, these inspirational journals that I get to work on, understand that I'm first partaker. I get to see them. I get to take journeys with the author. I get to take journeys with God because they often have scriptures infused in them. I get to really revisit some of the challenges that I may have had in my own life, and to they allow me to put things into perspective so that I can continue even when things are challenging. That's why it's so important to have the information handy, have tools around that can help you to build and grow and to evolve and become who it is that you are supposed to be. And I'm so excited to bring and to introduce to some, to present to others, Mr. Brad T. Wilder. Brad, thank you so much for joining us. I tried to bring you up earlier. I appreciate you jumping on with us today. And I'm so excited about your new project. You want to go ahead and tell a little bit about how you kind of got here? Because this is the third in a series of projects you've been working on.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you for having me, Miss Lisa. Thank you for the opportunity to have me up here to spread the messages to those who are going through it, heading to it, or coming out of it. So, um, yes, so it all started. I was sitting with my business advisor, and I got to talking about adversity and all that stuff. And it just, a lot of everything I do is God led. So I was talking to him, and I was like, yeah, everybody asked the question. Everybody proposed the idea with life gives you lemon, make lemonade. But what if you lack the knowledge on how to do so? And that's when it hit me. He was like, bro, did you hear what you just said? I was like, no, because I mean, I talk about this all the time. So I didn't really register. And he was like, bro, is the lemon what that's the title of the book, bro. That's the title of the book. I was like, then it started. Everything that's in that book is about adversity on how to overcome it. Is the lemon worth the squeeze? Right? Yes, every circumstance don't need to be made into lemonade. And it made so much sense. I was like, oh, whoa, okay. Okay. You don't want to be in relationships knowing it ain't gonna work and keep trying to squeeze it. It ain't worth that squeeze. And so that's how the book came about. And I just like, oh God, I hear you talking, boy. All right, let me get up and move. I know it's 1 o'clock in the morning, but let me put my shoes on. I'm walking wherever you tell me to go. So
Now, you had some projects that came out before Is the Lemon Worth the Squeeze? I want to share them with the audience as well. The
okay.
first project.
Okay. The very first project was the Boy Who Dared to Dream. It's a kids book speaking on the importance of knowing your gifts, knowing why imagination is important. So many times I've seen many adults, I'm guilty of seeing it as well, like in my household or something where a lot of times as a child, people don't think you know anything and they say, well, this ain't going to work because of this. Well, no, the actual thing is you're living in fear and you're projecting that fear upon us. And I want to take my experience and give it to the kids and say, hey, I know what it's like to be told that you can't do it. Let me show you how to do it rather than point out why it can't be done. And so getting our little boys and little girls to look at themselves and say, why can't I do it? Right? Everything around us is the power of imagination. So let me teach you the power of imagination, because if you can see it, that's not your thought. It didn't just pop up in your head for no reason. Let me show you how to activate it. So the second book, The Warrior Princess, is speaking to our young women about the importance of having standards and the importance of knowing who they are. Even if the world doesn't accept you, you still are that good thing to somebody one day. You still are virtuous. Your value is still worth more than rubies. It does not matter who doesn't accept you, who doesn't love you, who doesn't care for you. But God said you are, that's who you are.
Absolutely.
That's what it is.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now they can get these books along with your future publications from the link that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen, wildlyinspirational.shop. Wildlyinspirational.shop. And I'm telling you, it's not only about the books. He also has uh some gear, inspirational gear that you can choose to wear. But I'm gonna tell you that this young man has some videos that I definitely want to share with you guys. One of my favorites, if we can, right now. I definitely would love to do that. Give me just a second to bring it and cue it up here.
And some of y'all right now are lawyers and doctors, and you don't even know it. And this is what I love about doing what I do, is because I get to bring that light, spark that change that you don't even know you need. But what changed and how I transitioned into the man that I am today was because of this word here. When I started to view myself differently, then that's when I began to change. I was that guy getting kicked out of school. Like I was that guy that had 5 to 6 women at one time. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was that guy. I was that guy that was skipping school. I was that guy that's almost been shot 3 times. I was that guy. I was that guy that sold drugs. I was that guy. I may not look like it right now, but because of this, because of understanding what my image is, I'm in front of you today, a changed man, and hoping to change some of y'all. And you, my brother, you'll be all right.
Absolutely. I absolutely love that. And I think that it is so inspirational to see and so important that we begin to consistently uplift, especially our young people. I love that that was done at the schools. It looked like high school.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
And you are available to speak at high schools
Yeah.
as well. They could go to wildlyinspirational.shop and you can see how you can get not just his products, but also his services, how you can connect with Brad. And I am telling you how you can find out how to allow him to inspire your young person in your life and help them to build and grow successfully. Because sometimes we simply don't even aspire because we don't think it's possible,
Absolutely.
you know. And first having the opportunity to see somebody else who looks like you, who may have come from where you came from and is doing some great and positive things, it could be the inspiration necessary to be able to evolve them. Now they can connect with you on what social media platforms?
I have Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So TikTok is one of the biggest ones that I upload a lot of clips to. I had a bunch of videos go viral, and it's just something that not only is the young generation in tune with, but I don't know if you ever been on TikTok, Miss Lisa, but it's highly addictive.
It
It's
is.
addictive.
What's
So,
your handle on TikTok?
Brad Wild Boy Wilder.
Say it again.
Brad Wild Boy Wilder.
Are you putting the words together? Say it again for me.
And so it's my first name, then
Mhm.
Wild Boy and Wilder.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Brad Wild Boy Wilder.
Yes, ma'am. That's me.
Okay. That's what I was missing. I didn't know if I was just like there was a skip in the connection or something, but I want to make sure that I get it right when I put it up here. But yes, I do watch TikTok, and yes, you can get lost in TikTok. It does, but why not get lost in something good, right? You
Absolutely.
can get lost in it, but why not get lost in something good? Hey, Lashandra, thank you so much. It is empowering to see the youth, to see him and to hear his testimonies. Suddenly it makes their dreams possible. That's absolutely true. Thank you so much, Michelle. Absolutely. She says, amazing job, young man. I'm telling you, his project that is to come, the Lemon Worth the Squeeze project, is so inspirational. Even as I prepare it and plan for it, it is bringing me joy to work on that project.
Yeah, it's I'm thankful. I'm thankful, and I know a lot of people are gonna, love it because it speaks on your circumstances, speaks about perspective, and speaks about what God is taking you through and to, rather than what's just happening to you. Nothing is happening to you for no reason. So I'm in man, I, my response from earlier. So Man,
Share it with us here. You can. You certainly can.
man. Well, when you sent the copy over to me, I was like, I'm in love. I'm in love. It's like this is what I saw. Like this is a vision that I saw, and just being able to give people that knowledge. Like I've been trying to work on this book, or procrastinating on this book for over 4.5 years now, and it just like God was like, this is the time now to release it to those people who are broken. And just the title by itself, it's catchy. Is a lemon worth the squeeze? It's gonna stop being your tracks. Like okay, I know I probably shouldn't fuss my boss out today. So let me reflect on this book and say, okay, is the lemon worth the squeeze? When I got kids at home, when I got people depending on me, is it worth squeezing that lemon, or is it worth putting that lemon back up and say, okay, until God open up another door, I ain't gonna mess with this lemon. So just
Right.
really challenging you on things that you face every day. Because humans, we are very emotional people. And so if you don't check that, I was talking to my best friend about that earlier. Like we're so prideful that we don't know how to say we're wrong. We're so prideful that we don't know how to say, okay, maybe I'm the issue. And this is something that I'll talk about in some of my videos, the ones that don't go viral, because no one likes conviction, of course. Uh, but there's nothing like convicting yourself and saying, maybe I am the issue. Like, stop blaming Satan and everything. Sometimes you are Satan. Like, is it worth the squeeze?
Absolutely. Sometimes it's a message that was meant to correct you. Sometimes what you're going through was meant to stop you where you are and put you where you need to be, where you deserve to be. And oftentimes we can't take oftentimes I say I can't take the me that I am today where it is that I'm supposed to be going. I'm not properly equipped, and I have to get equipped, and I get to get equipped to get there. I'm so excited about this journey that we have taken. This has been an amazing 2 years. Has it been 2 years total that we're working together now with both books?
To, so I was talking to my wife about this, and it's probably gonna blow your mind, but I released my first book in April, 8 months ago.
That's
So
right. So it's been 8 months and we did 3 projects already.
yes.
Absolutely. And one project, both projects, well, the third project is the lemon worth the squeeze is in progress right now,
Mhm.
but the other two progressed seamlessly. Once we connected, you shared your vision. We were able to take that vision and evolve it into what it was that you wanted. Now, how did you feel about that process?
Man, well, I know one thing I know I got to do better is I'm a very direct guy. I'm straight. Let's get to it. Let's go. So that's one thing I enjoy about working with you is you bring that excitement before. And I'll tell you this before. I reached out to a publisher before you, and I just didn't feel like he cared about my baby as much as I did. And so I was like, no way, man. Let me look again. And a guy just allowed me to find you, and it's just that excitement. Like the way you get excited as if it's yours. I'm like, okay, I can make her the godmother. All right. So,
That's exactly how I feel about all of the projects because I believe that I'm uniquely assigned to them. I believe that God does uniquely assign me projects. I mean, that's why the company is called Empowerment Publishing and Multimedia. We uniquely are equipped to publish stories of overcoming in the form of self help, personal development, and children's books. That's it. I don't do your goth. I don't do your sci-fi. I don't do your fiction. I don't do your foolishness. None of that. Because I have to rest with those projects. I have to live with them. They live in my house. And so I want around me what is inspiring and motivating me. And God sends me the amazing authors to be able to do that. And I'm just beside myself. I am so excited about this project. I'm ready to get it together. We have had the opportunity to have it in hand. We've been reading and reviewing it. And now it's in the design process. We've got the cover done. We are rocking and rolling, moving and shaking, Brad.
let's go. Let's go. I'm excited.
I am excited with you. I am excited with you. I do want to share with the audience. Everyone may not be ready to publish their whole book, but in 2022, we are releasing 4 anthologies to allow you to be a part of an Empowerment International book, Manifest the Best You in 2022. It's open to testimonies about health, Wealth, and Hope by amazing overcoming individuals. And if you feel like you should be a part of that, then I need you to reach out to me so that we can give you the details to be included. And Brad, what do you think about that?
Man, I'm all for health, wealth, and hope, because all three need to
Absolutely.
live together. So that speaks volumes. Health, without your health, that wealth and hope don't matter. Without
They
hope,
sure
you
don't.
can be wealthy and all you want. It don't matter. So all those three things you definitely need to live. Like, you cannot function without one of them being in order. I know one thing:
Absolutely.
if I don't bring no money in this house, my wife's gonna be. So
That's right. We need to celebrate that. Brad is a new husband. He has a new beautiful bride. How long y'all been married now?
6, 7 months. I better get that number down right, huh?
You better get that number down right. It's wonderful. We have a brand new author, brand new wife, brand new family. I'm excited about what God has put together. Let no man tear asunder. I am thankful that you are a part of the empowerment family. Is there any last words you'd like to share with the audience?
Is there any what?
Any last words you'd like to share with the audience?
I think we touched on all of it.
I appreciate that. Make sure that you go to wildlyinspirational.shop and that you check out Brad on TikTok as well as all of your social media handles. Are you Brad? I know that your Instagram is different than Brad Wilder. What is it?
So that one is THE_grunt38.
That's what I thought. I
Yes,
thought I saw that one different.
yes, man. And with my TikTok right there, it'll be Brad Wildboy Wilder. You have wild twice. So if you just take that out,
Brad Wild. Oh, I put Wild in twice.
yes,
Let me
yeah.
fix it. Okay. Yes, we want to get it right because I'm telling you, he is very inspirational. I listen to you in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. I check the TikToks because then I can just have something positive to motivate me in the morning. And I am really conscientious about making sure that I have positive things in my ear, in my eye. The Word of God says to watch your ear gate. And I definitely would recommend Brad Wildboy Wilder on TikTok and follow him, become a part of his circle. It won't lead you wrong. Go to wildlyinspirational.shop so that you can get some gear and you can pre-order Is the Lemon Worth the Squeeze, along with The Boy Who Dared to Dream and The Princess Warrior. You can get those for your children for the holidays. You want to give them something that will uplift and inspire them in their lives, and that will do the trick. We love you and appreciate you. Thank you for joining. And if you decide you want to be a part of the Empowerment International book, Manifest the Best You in 2022, open the testimonies of health, wealth, and hope. Please, please, please shoot an email to admin@epublishu.com. Brad, we appreciate you.
I appreciate
We'll
you.
see you later. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hang out for me just a second.
Yes, man.